Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name's Jenny from Inmysparetime Crochet, lover of yarn and all things crochet. I have had a very big surge in subscribers, so thank you very much to everyone that has subscribed in the last week, and welcome. I do hope that you will stick around. So today it's actually been a really busy week. A particularly busy weekend. I haven't really had any time at all. I did get to look after my grandson though, so that was very well worth it. But yeah, I didn't even pick up a hook yesterday, which is fairly rare for me, but obviously it meant that I didn't get too much more done, but I do have a couple of things to show you. So I will start with, I've been, as you may know, on a bit of a Sunburst Granny Square kick at the moment. These are my chunky Sunburst Granny Squares that I made using a heap of yarn from my stash that had been sitting there for a very long time. So the colour palette is, not exactly what I would normally use, but somehow a lot of them actually just work. Now, I did do a tutorial, and I did in last week's video, I showed my complete infinity scarf or cowl that I made with about half of the granny squares. Now, I didn't have enough to make, I guess, like a traditional long scarf that you can sort of wrap around any which way, but I really wanted to make one using these. So during the week, I have added an extra 3. So now I will have enough to have the length that I want for that. So that also means that I'm going to be able to do my tutorial. I would have loved to have done it by now, but as I said, I've had a really busy week and haven't had time as yet. Now, I did want to border these ones in black, and I do have enough yarn. However, considering it's going to be a tutorial, that might be a little bit hard to see. So the colour I chose to border it in, because I have enough of it, is this. Oh, it's a bit stuck. Is this light blue? And I just think it's going to work. Yeah, I have plenty of it. So, and the idea is that I'm working through my stash. So I do think that's going to work. And I hope to have the time soon to be able to record that video for you, because it's going to take me a little bit to actually do the video, but I will endeavour to get that done hopefully within the next 2 weeks. And blue wouldn't normally be a colour I would do this in, but compared to black, it's going to be easier to see, and I actually think it's going to work anyway, so time will tell. Okay. Now I will just quickly jump to because during the week my crochet along started, the Year of Granny Squarescal, and this is my first square. So I'll link the video. I won't chat too much more about it in this one because I'm dedicating one video per week to that. So yeah, follow along with that if you like. Now, last week I showed you my beautiful book, Mix and Match Modern Crochet Blankets, and I showed you a picture of a blanket that I wanted to make, which is this one here, which is Desert Highway. So I had completed last week the first strip, and if you haven't seen it, I'll give you a quick look. So I'll be making a number of different strips and then sewing them together. So that was strip 1. This is strip 2. I really enjoyed this one. It's just an extended double crochet, which I haven't really done too much of before, but I really enjoyed it. And obviously being quite a lengthy stitch. It worked up fairly quickly, sorry. I also did my third strip, which is this tapestry crochet one here. Don't mind those ends. I am yet to weave those in, but yeah, maybe that will be a today job. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one as well. And you know, once you get into the rhythm of carrying your yarn and whatnot and putting it in the right place so it doesn't, so you can't see it very much, I think it's pretty good. You can't really see that the yarn has been carried where every one of the circles is. So yeah, that was number 3, and now I'm on to the fourth strip, which is going to be a diagonal bobble strip. So that's also coming along really, really nicely, and again, I'm enjoying that one as well. So yeah, good things to come for this blanket. I am going to have to change up the design a little bit, I think, in order to, just I guess because of what yarn I have available to me. So it's not going to be exactly the same as what's in the book, but it's going to be very similar. So I've had a lot of fun working on that. But other than that, there's not a great deal other than, now you can't see it because I'm sitting in front of it, but this little blanket is going to be living on my crochet chair up in this room. Now, quite a while ago on my channel, I did show this blanket that I was working on. The pattern is called the Bimini blanket, and it is by Kylie at Stitched Up Craft, who happens to be the author of the book, the Granny Square book that we're working through. So this is a pattern test for her. I couldn't make mine, I guess, a usual size because I was very limited by what yarn I had, and I just wanted to help her out with the test as she'd reached out to me. So yeah, I wanted to add extra hexagons in here to make it a lot wider. However, for the purpose of just testing the actual pattern, you know, it was great. And there is an optional final round that you can do, which has bobbles going around, but I have chosen not to do it on mine. So this pattern, unfortunately, Kylie had a few little things impacting the release of the pattern, but I do believe that she is getting closer to release date. So yeah, the Bimini blanket. I only did one of these squares, but you can, some of the other ladies have done a lot more. You can just, you get the pattern for the plain hexie, the pattern for the flower one, and you get the pattern for the half hexies, and then you basically just create it how you would like to. Which is good. So, and yeah, the border looks really good. I was really happy with how it worked up. But yeah, considering the shape of this and being so narrow, I have decided that it is going to live in here over this chair, but it's actually the perfect size. So I'm happy with that. I think it's a really short one this week. As I said, I think mainly because I just didn't get any crochet time yesterday. Otherwise, I would have been able to pop out a few more makes. There are a couple of little collaboration type things that I'm going to be doing to, making a few things to send out to 2 other YouTubers. But I'll share more about that once I have actually made them and I'm getting ready to send them. But I think that's it. Really short and sweet. Really, really short and sweet this week. So let me know what you have been up to. Hopefully you've squeezed in a little more crochet time than what I have this week. But today on the cards is a little bit of rest. I will definitely be doing some crochet at some stage, and what that is, I don't know. I'll probably finish this strip, and then I really need to catch up on my World Amigurumi Tour makes. I'm a couple behind, and I don't like that, so I think I will do that. But thank you to everyone that has joined in my cal so far and have been sending me your squares. Everyone's are looking fabulous. It's not too late to join. You can join. I'll pop a video, a link here so that you can check it out if this is your first time hearing about it. But that's it. I'm not going to go on for much longer. Thank you, everybody, new and old, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye for now.